I'm Holly.
And I'm Valerio. Yeah.
We're doing week six, part one, question 3 and 4, and I'm going to do the first one. So it's question 3, looking at multicellular life on Earth. How common is asexual versus sexual reproduction? And my answer is that sexual reproduction is more common than sexual production because if I remember correctly, I was saying something about how when you have so when you have like a male and female, then you're able to have like more variation in the offspring opposed to just like asexual where it keeps like producing the same offspring. And so there would be more of that reproduction because it would consistently be changing through the variation, and they could be like weeding each other out to find like a better fit or like a stronger trait or the best fit, if that kind of made any sense.
And even with many of the multicellular organisms that do reproduce asexually, they also can reproduce sexually. So it just makes it even more common that way.
Right.
So and we also have question 4 in part 1, which is, what is Mueller's ratchet or Muller's, whatever, and how does it relate to genetic load? So basically, what it is the idea that deleterious mutations can accumulate in asexual populations, and what the ratchet is mutations will start to occur, and because there's no sexual reproduction going on, those mutations aren't weeded out or selected, against or for even. And so the original wild type organisms start to become fewer in number relative to those that have mutations. And then it can be really easy for that population that's like the ancestral population to then become wiped out just through some event or anything like that. And then the next and then the group within the asexual population that has the next least amount of mutations will then eventually become the smallest as more mutations occur until that one is wiped out, and then all these deleterious mutations keep building and accumulating until just the population can't survive anymore because of all the maladaptations that they have and can't get rid of. And that's kind of like what the genetic load is having all those negative attributes just stuck in the population.
Right. No, that's great. And all I was going to add is that when they're stuck, then that's how it just forces it to extinction, right? That's what you're saying, is like them being cut off. So, yeah. Well, that's all we have for part 1.